part, we'll be talking about thermal expansion. Now, as the term sounds, thermal means that related to heat. Expansion, it means that the size of the any body that is given to us, it would increase, it would expand. So basically, what is thermal expansion? The expansion of a substance on heating it. So what is thermal expansion? Both the terms, they are known to you. Thermal means heat. Expansion, that is to increase in size, to increase in the length or area or volume, anything. We'll get to know about it also. So what is thermal expansion? The expansion of any substance on heating it. When you heat any substance and it starts to increase in size, the expansion takes place, then it is known as thermal expansion. And this thermal expansion, it can be of three types basically, depending on either only the length is increasing, or the area is increasing, or the volume is increasing. So we'll be talking about the three types of expansion. That is the linear expansion. As the term sounds, linear, I told you earlier that wherever you hear this term linear, it means that along one direction. So linear expansion means the length of the body is increasing. Suppose you have a wire, you start to provide heat to it, you start heating it, then what is the condition here? The length of the wire, it would increase. There is somehow the cross sectional area would also increase. It means that the thickness of the wire would also increase, but we neglect it. We concentrate, we focus on the increasing in length, that is the linear expansion. So if the length of any body is increasing, only the length of that body is increasing on heating it, then it is known as linear expansion. I'll write it over here. Length of body increases on heating. If you heat any body and its length starts to increase, then it is known as linear expansion. Now the next part is about superficial expansion. Superficial expansion means there will be increase, but in what? In area. Suppose you have a plate, any kind of plate. Suppose you have a rectangular or you have a square plate, square shaped plate. Then if you have a rectangular plate, then in this case, if you start heating it, then this rectangular plate, it would increase lengthwise also and breadthwise also. It will, suppose, I'll draw it for you. Suppose after heating it, the size of the plate, it becomes something like this. It becomes like this. I have drawn it using the broken lines so that it is very clear to you that it was the original shape of it, size of it, and now the new size of the rectangular plate, this is our plate, and the new size of the rectangular plate is this one. So what do we conclude here? The length also increases. The length was initially this and now it is this much. Initially the breadth was this and now the breadth is, the new width is this much. So what do we conclude? On heating the plate increases lengthwise also and breadthwise also. It means it is expanding area wise. I'll write it over here. Area wise. If the expansion is area wise, if the area of any body is expanding, is increasing on heating it, then it will be known as superficial expansion. Now the next part, that is about volumetric. As the term sounds, it is very clear to you. Either you can use the term volumetric or you can also use this term cubical expansion. So either we can say it cubical expansion or volumetric expansion. As the term sounds, volumetric expansion means the volume of the body would increase. Suppose that we have any three-dimensional figure, any three-dimensional body. As here we had the plate, obviously it was two-dimensional. If we have a cuboid-like structure, something like this, a cuboidal structure. Suppose we have a box that is made up of any metal, any substance, then when you start heating this box, this cuboidal box, then what will happen? The length of it, the length will also increase, the breadth will also increase, and obviously the height will also increase. So in this figure, in this case, what do we conclude? There is lengthwise expansion, there is breadthwise expansion, and there is height-wise expansion. The three dimensions, they are expanding. It means that there is volumetric expansion. Now suppose we have one more example. We have a sphere, we have a iron ball. This is the iron ball, and you heat it, you start heating it, then what will be the condition here also? It will, suppose I draw it like this. After some interval of time, this expands in size, its size increases, and this sphere, this was the initial size of the sphere, and after expanding, this is the final size of the sphere. So what do we conclude here? If we have a three-dimensional figure, then volumetric expansion will take place. If we have a two-dimensional figure, such as we have this plate, then there will be two-dimensional expansion, that is area-wise expansion. And if we have a wire, if the expansion is lengthwise, then it will be linear expansion. Now this was all about the solids. Now we are moving towards the expansion of liquids or gases. Now, as in the cases of solids, they can increase lengthwise, breadthwise, or they can increase area-wise or volume-wise. But in the case of liquid, as you know, liquids and gases, they have no definite shape. They will take the shape of the container in which it is placed. Suppose we have some water, we have some liquid, and we pour it inside this box. It would take the shape of this box. So the gases and the liquid, they have no definite shape, and so there will be no lengthwise increase. It is not possible. There will be no lengthwise increase or breadthwise increase. So these two expansions, they are not possible in the case of liquids or gases. There will be no linear expansion or no superficial expansion in the cases of gases and liquids. In these cases, in the cases of gases and liquids, only volumetric expansion, only cubical expansion is possible. So after this, we'll be talking about the anomalous expansion. Anomalous expansion, I'll tell you about it in the next part.